Well, when it rains, it storms. Let's talk about it. Episode 22. Leslie and Italy Jet. Leslie, talk to me. Just, just it hurts. Just it hurts. It hurts.
Well, I mean, they certainly didn't listen to us from the last episode.
But when did they ever
Must
listen?
sweep the Twins.
I
Certainly
mean,
losing the damn series isn't what I asked for. But
I just don't. We're in trouble now. I said it last week. We're in trouble. This is bad.
yeah, I mean, I get we can't say it's just April because it's May now.
Nope, can't do that anymore.
Still
Nope.
early, but my goodness, we cannot keep doing this. And then we'll just start it off with the news that just kept it coming. Casas out for the season. Blew out his knee running to first base.
I didn't think that would be the thing that would get him out of the season.
I didn't either.
I
Like
did
of
that.
all the things.
I definitely thought he was going to get injured again and be out. I really did. I just
Yeah,
don't know what it was going to be, and nor do I wish him to be injured. I wish he was
absolutely
healthy.
not.
I
I mean,
wish
I
he
don't
was
want anybody
healthy.
to be injured on
I
like any
don't
team, quite honestly. But
exactly any team for sure, but like the way Costa's injury history, just like what we said about Story, I'm still predicting Story gets hurt here
for
soon.
the
I
love
hope
of
not.
God, man.
I hope not. I hope not. I did the same thing. I just lacked, but it's just not fun. It's not right. And now we're in this tough decision at first base. Now it's Romy for now. Do you move
Yeah,
Devers over there? What do you do? So I know
I mean
you have
that's
some
the
names. I know you have some
yeah.
names you want to say. So say them.
Well, I don't know if I want to say them, but I mean, they're there. The
They're
one
there.
that
Go.
I think everybody, first like inkling is they better not bring back number 29, Bobby Dahlbeck. And I agree
Uh,
with that. I mean, we
I don't want. It's
got
just
rid of
Casas
him
all
for a
over again.
reason. Yeah,
It's
we
Casas
we
all over again.
certainly can't be dealing with that. I think Sports Illustrated was the one that reported John Singleton from the Mets, the AAA. I mean, I will say his batting average is 270, so that's something.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind
And if he
that.
can field a ball, excellent, great. That's also bonus. Um, Rizzo is another name out there.
Would love that. I know you wouldn't, but I would.
Well, it's not that I don't want it. I just am concerned about his age. Like, how much are you really willing to pay someone? Although we all know I'm willing to pay, not with my money, anything to get a playoff run this year. So I don't care what it costs. Um, but whatever could make that happen. Are there names that you thought of? I know somebody had in our group chat mentioned Vaughn Grissom
Yeah, I
as a
keep hearing that
first
name.
base.
Shoot, I wouldn't even mind at this point bringing back Dom Smith, but also I wouldn't even
Listen,
be. Listen,
Dom
I would.
Smith last year had us going way better through the
Yeah,
season than our injured first baseman. And then that whole, break in the All Star kind of lost all the mojo. But Dom was doing pretty good at first, honestly.
yeah, but I mean, I'm even looking at this is a hot take. I'm gonna get ripped to shreds for this one, but I would. I don't care. I mean, why not Jake Berger from Texas? He got demoted to the minor leagues. He could play third and first. I don't know. Maybe worth a shot. I mean,
Yeah,
with the Marlins, he did very good. I don't. I don't see why not. But at the same time, maybe they're just trying. They did say they're trying to reset him down there so he could be brought back up. So maybe not. But if I'm looking at those, five guys, I'm looking at those five guys.
yeah. I know there was some chatter about Rafi moving to first,
Yeah,
um, and Cora put the on that real quick, saying no,
yeah,
he's our DH. Which I, with all the drama we had earlier, I understand that, and you certainly don't
yeah.
want to be like, so we said you're
Yeah,
never fielding again, but now that that's happened, we're really going to need you
right.
at first base, and
Yeah,
you're going to need to do exactly what we've told you you shouldn't be doing this whole time.
right,
Um, so I
right.
think that's a lot to deal with, and I'm just not sure what they're going to do. I'm just not sure what they're going to do. Um, it is still, I told you this before we started. I have watched that so many times, and I don't see where it, I mean, it had to be so quick that that happened. And I've watched it so many times. I just don't see worth it, like impact of, because I've done it. I've broken my patella before. Um,
Yeah,
And I was just like, I mean, not a ball player, but writhing in pain. Like it really, really hurt. And I don't know. It's the weirdest. I just feel so bad for him because with how big he is, it's going to take him so long to recover from that. So long. I mean, the bonus is that he is in good shape and he is a professional athlete, so maybe not as long as, whatever, but
Yeah, I don't know. It's just
as much as we thought,
there's a
like,
lot of question
oh,
marks going into next year too with first base. So, and now this year with first base, I don't know what they're going to do. I think they're just going to go out and get a veteran somewhere. Or my buddy even mentioned this. Shout out to my buddy Rob. He's co-hosted on the show before. Um, he Nolan Arenado. Why don't you go get him? Couple prospects to the Cardinals. Put Arenado to first base. I know people. He said Nolan Arenado has definitely quoted this. He said, "I'll play third or I'll play first anywhere." He just wants out of the
yeah,
Cardinals. He wants out of the Cardinals that bad. I would totally take
I
that.
I can't blame him for that. But yeah, I mean,
Me neither.
listen, I am serious when I say I don't care what you do to fix the problem, but just fix the
No
problem.
facts.
Get someone, and we can't just be band-aiding things already in May. We can't be doing that. So let's fix it and move on.
Facts.
For the 2025 season. I mean, God,
And we're definitely
when I
not
didn't
out
get
of it yet.
injured, I just didn't think it would be a
Yeah.
season-ending injury again.
Right.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
just didn't think that. And we didn't
I
think
felt that.
last year was going to be season ending. I mean, it,
Mm,
for all intents and purposes was.
yeah. Yeah, you're
He
right.
only played a
Last
little
year,
bit at the
definitely
end of the
not.
season. Um, but this was like, are you freaking joking?
Right.
It was just it was a gut punch that no one, especially Casas, needed with all the things that have happened this season already in May. Like he's just seems now. I mean, this is what the second, third season he's been injured, so
Yep.
a little injury prone.
Story trend. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
And we're still in second place in the East, so which is
second place. I'll take
yeah,
it.
I'll
I'm
take
not
it.
upset about
We're
it.
definitely not out of it, but the Rays and Blue Jays are tied right now in their third
Yeah,
place. And then we're just right behind the Yankees, who's got 19 wins, and we got 18 wins. And then you got the Orioles in last place. I did not think the Orioles were going to be in last place. I
I
just
didn't
didn't.
either.
I thought the Rays or Blue Jays were going to be. So this is going to be tight. It's going to be a long month. This month's going to be very interesting because we named what 5, 6 guys that could play first base. Maybe they might just keep Romy there. I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe Toro. I know Toro's up now. They're going to
Yeah,
give him some reps at first base. I don't know what they're trying to do. Maybe Roman Anthony can be coming in and he could play some first. I don't think that's going to happen,
I
but
don't either.
but
But I do
maybe
think
put
bringing
Anthony at
Roman
reps.
Anthony in is the thing to be doing. I mean,
I
bring him
agree.
in.
Put him in a
But
DH. Put him in a
but
DH or something, a right
I
field. I
said
don't know.
that. No, what was that? April was what we were saying?
Yeah,
Bring Roman
something like
Anthony
that.
in. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
whatever.
we all did.
Um, we talked about the
But
Twins series.
well, that's the thing we talked heavily about is if we lose against the Twins, we're in trouble. And ladies and gentlemen, you are correct
We
again. We
lost.
are in trouble. We won
Yeah.
one game. It's always like that with the Red Sox lately. We win one game and the first game, and we're totally fine. Then second, third game, we blow it. It was the same thing with the Blue Jays.
But it's by
It,
one run. That's
it's
what's
by one
killing me.
and a delay. Remember the last game was even a
Mhm.
delay, and we almost came back.
Like I sent in the group chat this afternoon, I was like 9 times from Ferris Bueller, like 9 times. Nine
Right,
times we have lost by one run.
right.
That is insanity.
And Dobbins did a great job. It was just more of the
Yeah, if you would have told
bullpen
me, I
didn't do them.
totally thought it would be like kind of, well, not reverse necessarily, but maybe Dobbins wasn't going to
Yeah,
give us the outing we all wanted from him, but he did. He absolutely did. Bayo was steady through the first inning, which was a welcome sight considering he was a little, he's still jumpy the first inning, the last two starts he had.
right.
But he was great. He just, kept it going. Dobbins, Crochet was just doing his thing. Great, fantastic. Our bullpen is just killing us. It's just, yeah,
Justin Wilson was good, but other than that, it was crap. I just don't understand. especially the bats just die down between the 6th and 9th inning now. I just don't know. I don't know what this team's got to do. We put almost the same people out
Well,
there every single time.
and it's not even just the bullpen, which is a huge part of it, right? I think
No,
even
the
Cora,
bats just die. That's
the
it.
bats die, and Cora said this. I'm gonna look at my notes here so I get the whole tough week for the bullpen. We just have to make adjustments. We have to make sure we execute. Well, yeah,
Well, how many
yeah.
times is a coach and manager gonna, pitching
But
coach
that
gonna
was
say all
AC's
that?
comment, which
Yeah,
no lie, but also you can't be using Wit for 2 innings.
right,
Stop
right,
doing that. And if
right,
Slayton didn't have it the night before,
right.
don't try to use him the next night. That's killing you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And we
literally
have,
killing you. And then we have no runs, 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
and they're punishing Chapman right now because he hasn't been in after that one horrible
Yeah, the
Rocky
one
inning.
time. But then we're
I'd
letting.
rather have Chapman in there, to be fair,
I'd totally rather have Chapman in because at least,
and Hendricks. I'd rather have both of them instead of everybody else right now.
yeah, it doesn't have to
Bernardino and
be
all of them.
like I'm just sitting there going, and I, said this in the group chat, like, why are you putting Slayton in again?
Yeah,
Again, like if he'd done great the night before, yeah, put him in for an inning, see what he has left. He's not.
exactly.
He's
I don't
not.
know.
It's just not there. So I don't understand that choice by Cora to do that. But also, it isn't 5 years ago, 4 years ago. Witt's not the same he was. We need to
Uh-huh.
quit doing that immediately.
Yeah.
Just my opinion, obviously, but
Oh yeah.
I'm sitting there going, I don't get it. And Slayton, I mean, not to beat a dead horse, but he's over 3. Like,
Yeah.
stop. You're killing me. Stop. Like, just stop. Use Hendricks. Use, Chappie. Come on, we have to figure this out. Chapman
Even
can pitch more than an inning. I promise you. I promise you he can.
yeah. I say Justin Wilson. He's had some hot moments and bad moments, but recently he's been having some good moments. I just
Yeah,
maybe use him just for an inning and a half, maybe, and then move on. For me,
for sure.
they got to switch it up. I just don't know what they're gonna. I understand they're like low on pitchers in there because they have sub pitching in the minors. Maybe they can bring up, but that's not. That's not. You don't want to rely on that. He wants to
You
follow
don't.
through with his guys, and I get it, but they're just not delivering right
They're
now.
not. I mean, our
And
starting pitching, let's go. Like,
starting
playing so
pitching
well.
is always good. Starting pitcher is good right now.
Yeah,
Bueller,
Bayo
15-day DL, right? Or is it 10?
retroactive. It was 15, but retroactivated, I think, to the
10.
28th or
Okay, 10.
7th.
So it was a 10-day DL then.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, from when
Well,
they said. Yeah,
that's good.
it is good. I
And
mean, sadly, I
then
don't get to see him in Kansas City this weekend, but it's still good.
facts. And then I mean, and props to the bench. Our bench players are doing a hell of a lot better than our starters, besides Duran and maybe Bregman a little bit. Story had a couple moments, but not really. It's
Yeah.
well, no, he had a couple moments, but he wasn't consistent. So not
Mm-mm.
really. But Duran is just flying right now.
Duran's doing his thing. Freddie's
Rafaela,
doing his thing.
Rafaela
Rafaela's.
too. And welcome back Cole. Welcome back Wong. Wong came
Yes.
back, did well.
Yes, he did.
It's killing me. This is just killing me. And then we already talked about the Twins. We talked about the bullpen. The bats are falling asleep late innings. Now it's the 9 losses this year with 1 run. How many times has that happened lately? A lot. We
Like,
just
way
get
too
close.
many.
We just get
9.
close
It's
and
happened
then
9
boom.
times this season. It's ridiculous. Um,
But
won
that
4, lost 9. And it's definitely and I've often joked about this. I know in the group chat at least, like it's like they use all of their runs in one game of the series. It's crazy. And then it's a really low scoring game. And of course, you get the first couple runs, the first 3 innings. Then, you might get some 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th, it's like just dead. There's nothing happening. So you have to have the bats wake up more in the last third of the game, and then the bullpen in their role needs to not give up 3, 4 runs in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. It's a real problem. And I know people, it's kind of a side note, are saying that Cora should be fired and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, I don't think that needs to happen because who are you replacing him with, first of all? And people always say Tech, and that's never going to happen because he's beloved. We're not risking him not being beloved in the city of Boston. Um, who are you replacing him with? No one has an answer for that. I don't think.
We're definitely not looking like a playoff team right now, so we gotta
Definitely not.
get well. I mean, the Rangers, here. Okay, so not talking about the upcoming series against the Rangers. The Rangers they have lost 2 and only won 1 as well as against the Mariners. One was obvious 13-1 against the Mariners first game. Second game, Mariners only won by 1, but then the last game, Rangers won 8-1. So going in this game, they are the same place as the Twins, and they won us 2 out of 3. I just don't know about this series. This is going to be they're coming off a win, but they're not doing too hot either. So they have 17 wins right now. With the pitching matchup that you said, Giolito, Houck, and Bale.
Excuse me.
I don't know how I feel about this series.
I'm a
I'm
little
not
well,
because we
and
still have uncertain marks at first base, the
we
bullpen.
right. And I'd feel better if Bayo was in the mix, quite honestly. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, because he had hold on, I have to look it up because
I
I was
just
watching the
don't.
Celtics game and I got all irritated. Um Bayo's using his sinker 42% of the time now. His ERA is
Yeah,
2.55. I know it's only a sample size of 3 games, but okay. He went 6 2/3. That's making me happier. You have Giolito going up against Nasty Nate,
yeah.
which makes me a little nervous because I know Evaldi can have his game when he wants to, and it makes me a little nervous. I mean, and Houck's, although last game Houck did amazingly well, they still lost, right? But uh, just by 1 run, just by 1 run. Um, yeah, I don't know. Giolito, Houck,
Bayo.
Bayo. Is it Bayo? Is Bayo the third one?
Yeah.
Well, see, then I feel better. So Bayo's in there. So yeah.
I still think we're going to be I still think we're going to lose 2 out of I think it's going to be they're going to win 2 and we're going to win 1.
Oh God, don't even do that. I
No,
need them to win.
I don't
I need them to win all
I
three.
don't feel confident, Leslie.
I
I feel
know.
confident with Bayo. I do feel Giolito and Houck. I don't feel confident. I really do
I'm
think
really hoping Giolito can pull it out. I really hope
I
so.
hope that's my only chance. But
Yeah.
I'm
So
not going
then
to
we
feel
win
confident
two
with
out of three.
Houck's last one was okay,
He did
but
pretty well,
still,
honestly. He did really
but
well, and it was like the bullpen and then the bats were just again blowing up, and you're not in a good way. So it's so frustrating.
yes, but here's the thing. They all can start off really well and then go to the bullpen and the bats later on in the game and then we lose. It's so unpredictable. That's why we're gonna lose 2 games. We're only gonna win 1.
Well, yeah, especially if you
What do you
look at the
think?
match. I think we're going to win two, lose one. The Houck ones we're going to lose, but
Mm,
because I saw the matchup with the guy pitching, and he has like an ERA of, I think it's less than 2, and of course Houck's ERA is 7 something. I think. So that was, I was like, oh, that's going to be a fun game to watch. Great, super awesome. I still, yeah, I think Giolito. I'm really just sending the good vibes that he can get us a win tomorrow against Nasty Nate. I'm just hoping.
Yeah, you're hoping.
I need it. We need 2 out of 3 at the bare minimum. I mean,
Yeah,
come on, guys.
it's not yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, that's our predictions. That's our show. Leslie, any final thoughts?
Yeah. Let's see. What do you even want? Pick anyone for first base. Have an
Yeah.
answer by the end of the week, preferably, so we can move on from this latest nightmare injury. Get those bats waking up in the last third of the game, as well as through the rest of it. But it's the last third we dwindle off on, and it's really frustrating 9 times. Like, I can't get over it. 9 times. And we're 18 and 18. And the first thing I thought of this morning when I was looking at this up, I was like, it's a miracle we won 18. It's a miracle that we've won 18 with how they're hitting in the last part, and then also the bullpen and stuff. So, and especially with 1-run games. I mean, my goodness, it could have
Yeah.
been 13 that we've lost because we won 4. So, yeah, send
Yeah.
those good vibes, Giolito, tomorrow, today, for his
Today.
game. So,
Today. Yep.
final thoughts for you?
Just bounce back against the Rangers. If we don't, we're even in more trouble going into the end of the week. Establish first base, establish the back of the bullpen. Uh, we're the Red Sox. Like, we're still in second place. We're still in this. But the thing is, we've had this expectation that we're a team that figures it out. And we do going in the middle of the summer. But then at the end of the summer, it always
It
goes
dwindles
bad.
off.
This is where we start seeing things be hot and cold in May. And then June and
Mm-hmm.
July, it's such a toss up after All-Star break. I just don't like the trend that's going in that direction right now.
And we haven't
I'm
really played
afraid.
hard teams. That's the part that's concerning to me. We
Exactly.
haven't
I'm
played hard
afraid.
teams yet.
I'm afraid. I am afraid. So
Yeah,
this is a get back series, get
it
right
is.
series
It is
for me.
absolutely. Like, let's
Let's
do
go.
that. I mean, let's not send like all the good vibes because the Celtics need your help too. So send good vibes to them.
And you're such a lone wolf on that one, Leslie.
I
Okay.
am not at all. Trust me.
Yep.
I'm telling you, like, we're all crazy people.
On this
Anyway,
pod, you are. Anyways, if you want to follow your host, Italy Jed, Leslie Nicole 617, follow us. Here is the Dirty Water Dispatch on BSZ. Please check out our latest episode. These will be the promoters. And here's our thumbnail. So, guys, we love that dirty water. We will see you later in the week. Peace.
go Sox.